Hello everyone, my name is Adriana Pulley and this is my walkthrough of my lesson on Minecraft Education Edition. Just some background, my students are currently reading Enrique's Journey by Sonia Nazario, which tells the story of a teenage boy who migrates from his home in Central America, Honduras, through Mexico to the United States. Once it loads up, students will begin here. And the way the Minecraft world is set up is in various stages that the students will go through. Before we begin, I do want to show you my standards. We are looking at a text to make inferences. And then my objectives are here, Bloom's taxonomy, topic. So students are playing the role of a journalist, just as our author Sonia Nazario was. So reporters are NPCs that are laid out throughout the world that are going to help students on their way, giving them more information about each task that they're supposed to complete. So they are doing a series of interviews with the citizens in different states, in different states of Mexico. And the way that it is set up, they are going to basically be a journalist, be an investigative journalist. They need to take a photo of their subject, interview them, and then make an inference about what the views or attitudes that those people have of migrants coming from Central America. So if they look here, you'll see the question that we're trying to investigate and answer. And we know that people aren't going to go ahead and tell this answer outright, so they need to be able to make inferences. There is a cart that students will take along the track, and these signs here are just giving them more information on how to navigate that. This is under the assumption that students have done some sort of tutorial lesson in Minecraft already. So you can see here, that's how they will use the cart. So they would speak to the reporter. This reporter actually begins by showing them a video that introduces them to the steps of making an inference. Then after watching the video, they would come here, learn about a sentence frame that they'll use throughout the world, and answer a question about the video that they watched. Here's their first task. They will speak to a citizen. They need to make sure that they use their camera to take a photo of that citizen, and then they're going to go to their notebook and quill, and they need to insert that photo and use the sentence frame to make an inference that can answer our question, how do you think she feels about Central American migrants? So of course they need to read her story first. I'm going to go ahead and fly it's a little faster. So there is another station for them to do the same thing. Here they still have some support sentence frames and hints to help them along. Moving on to this stage, the format has changed up slightly. They talk to their reporter, and the reporter actually gives them a description of their attitude towards migrants, and they would look up that word on dictionary.com and determine whether they feel that that is a correct inference or a word that might fit with what these people have to say. Moving on, some more signage here to help students along in their journey and also give background information about the actual journey through Mexico to the border between, to the U.S. border. Finally here, with the least support, they would be doing the same activity, interviewing, photographing, making inferences. They would ride the train to the original point, where they will encounter a sign that says, "You've explored all locations." They would head over to the teacher, and their final task is actually going to be a Poplet assignment. All the instructions are there. They would log in, and there they would mind map what they have learned in a pre-made mind map with their group. So they need to categorize positive and negative feelings, put the character where they belong, and one quote that supports their inference. Okay, thank you for watching.